Welcome and welcome back to the Quiet Bell Tarot 44. Today's messages are about talents and gifts that you have that you may not be conscious of, or that you are aware of and just don't know how to tap into. Let's begin our reading. The first card we have is Unfurl the Wings of Forgiveness. I've been feeling today that feathers were important for this reading, so I've decorated the table with multiple feathers. I collect feathers on my walks. Feathers may be a strong way that your guides reach out to you as well. This card is telling me that your authentic self will help others fly as well. So being yourself will help inspire others to be authentically their self. Let's see what the booklet has to say. Creatures of the air understand you need two wings to fly. Soaring through life's turbulent skies requires the wings of uncountability and the wings of compassion. Healing power is found between the opposing forces of the two. Do you need to hold yourself or someone else accountable right now? What needs to be called out, owned, embodied? Or do you need to forgive yourself or another right now? Cultivate empathy. Give yourself or another the benefit of the doubt. Compassion keeps your heart receptive. Accountability keeps your fears protected and boundaried. Engage both, and your psyche will soar uninhibited. So perhaps you're not being authentic with your own boundaries and needs and communicating them clearly. Or maybe you've been too harsh on somebody else. Either way, it will set you free if you set the boundaries and you are authentically saying no when you should say no. Or perhaps understand that somebody else is doing that and allow them to set their boundaries. Thank you for that message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The next card we have is Abracadabra. With this card in the lighthouse, and it being to the top of her head, is making me think and believe that when you are authentically who you are a lighthouse to other people, and that is one of your gifts. Just being you. There's a lot of bird symbology in this message. The feathers are very suiting. Say it with me, abracadabra. The word has been associated with hocus pocus, sleight of the hand trickery, but it's so much more. It's an Aramic word meaning I create as I speak. This is a time to believe in your vision and honor the power of the light source. Draw close to wonder, embrace possibilities. Your dreams ache for a way into the world. You are a lighthouse, delivering them from etheric waters into the harbor of reality. Let yourself be their ally. Hold on to the truth behind all manifestations. Seeing is not believing, believing is seeing. Believing in the magic helps manifest it into material realm of your own life. So you are also a master manifester. Thank you for the message. Thank you, thank you. Then we have tell a new story. And we have more bird energy. Also, angel number 22. Now you're made of wings and wonders, starlight and stories. Telling yourself a story of empowerment will bring a surge of energy. Notice how your shoulders drop, your breath deepens, and your heart warms. This is because the truest, deepest part of you understands your worth. Telling yourself a story of scarcity and disempowerment leaves you tight, small, and cramped. That tale goes against your expansive nature. While we are very selective about the books we read and the stories we watch on film, we are far less selective about the stories we tell ourselves. Are they helpful or hurtful? Take careful inventory of the stories you tell yourself right now. Your life is listening and will respond to your narrative. So because you are that master manifester, you can also manifest the negativity into your life because your words are very powerful and what you speak and believe turn to reality. Thank you for those messages. Thank you. Our fourth card, enter the conversation. There's a lot going on in this picture. The universe is an ongoing conversation between source and matter. You are part of the conversation. Be an extension of source and an embodiment of matter. The symbols that show up in your life on a daily basis are no coincidences. So this is why I've been feeling feathers were important for this reading, because feathers to me are a strong symbol that my guides are reaching out to me. And these are all feathers I've found on my walks or as I was going about my day, and feathers have just magically appeared somewhere in the house and I don't know how. So pay attention to the signs. They communicate with you without fail, but require your attention in order to reveal their meaning and message. Now is the time to pay attention. It is not your imagination. The lyrics on the radio really are communing with you, as the wild animals that cross your path, the unexpected visitor, the overheard conversation in the elevator, even the way the air smells after a summer rainfall, reminding you of a time long ago. The entirety of the universe conspires to delight you in conversations and engagement. You will find your answer there. Slow down, pay attention, look, listen, enter the conversation. A lot of times we're caught up in our fast-paced lives and we're distracted by the internet, social media, and we don't take the time to quiet down and be still, to actually really connect with the messages that are being brought to us. And they are ignored, and we have a life full of distractions around us. So you are being called to really pay attention, to slow down, to quiet down, to take some time during the day of silence, just to connect with your body and with breath, to be able to connect and hear what it is that the universe has been trying to tell you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for your messages. This card is also giving me other messages for you. I have the sun and moon. Balancing your masculine and feminine energy is important right now. I also see the owl standing out to me. There is wisdom that you hold that you need to tap into. See a rabbit does make me think of abundance. This is similar to my last reading, is I'm feeling gratitude is very important for you at this time, and not taking the people and things around you for granted. Thank you for the messages. Thank you. Alright, the next card is a little gruesome. We have a wolf with a hand reaching out of the mouth. Beyond the threshold, we stretched out our hand towards the unknown, and it took us with it into a spiral of darkness, out of the placid yet predictable serenity we experienced, and the everything to discover the new. We must jump without knowing what has awaited us beyond safety. What do you need to observe in the dark in order to be the light? This card represents uncertainty, beyond which lies novelty, but also the unexpected. This card reflects the exchange of something certain for something that is less so, but which strengthens you inwardly. However, if you do not overcome this obstacle, you can risk lingering in your mind for too long and getting stuck. So this card is a warning for you. Pay attention to your thoughts and the words you're speaking out loud. Also, if you've been desiring to do something, but you've been too scared to do it, you need to put yourself out there and just do it, and not distract yourself and seek comfort in the daily, usual routine. You need to break out of that mold. You are a master manifester, and you have to see yourself as a person you desire to be. Not in the future, but now, that person now, and see yourself as that person. And that will help you grow into becoming that person. I'm also getting a message for others too. So, the shadow part of you, self-awareness and self-discovery of the things that are keeping you stuck in old patterns and loops. That's what I'm feeling. You've been reaching out and trying to change, but you keep going back to the old. Become aware of your thoughts and the things that distract you. And just take the action steps to do and push yourself out of the comfort zone to help you manifest the lifestyle and the things you want in your life. And you're drawing it to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you. This card came out for my last reading as well. Angel number 11's on here. Could be significant to you. 111 and 222. We have 22 and 111. And we have a 2 here as well. 2s could be very significant. Rebuke. In the midst of the process of change, we are not yet fully capable of using the new tools that appear in our hands, and thus risk doing more harm than good. How hard are you on yourself when you make mistakes? Is your severe self-judgment justified by the extent of the mistake you made, or are you perhaps exaggerating in your negative assessment? Remember that experience also comes through imperfection. The road to perfection is an ideal road, but like any ideal, it makes us feel small, out of place, and inadequate, and increase the distance between us and our goals. Don't extinguish your desire to try with words that are sharp as thorns. Again, your words are coming up, the way you're speaking. Beware of how you speak about things. Don't extinguish your desires to try with words that are sharp as thorns. Be objective when you give when you go off track, and don't call yourself a fool when someone points out your mistakes. You can do better next time. You are learning. So instead of seeing your mistakes as failure, see them as you are evolving and learning and adjusting. Change the way you've been viewing the situation and the moves you've been making. It seems like you make moves and then you retract back to the old comforts, back to your own safety, and you push a little bit over out of that comfort zone, but you don't immerse yourself fully. And it's not consistent. It's just here and there, and then you kind of give up for a while, and then you try again. Instead of thinking that you're failing and it's not going to work, try to take the consistent action and remember you are learning as you go. And quit being so hard on yourself. This is the last reading's message as well. This came up a lot. All right, thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Thank you. Thank you. This is the next card I have. Halls of Amenti, Annotation. Secrets revealed, treasured uncovered. Annotations. The halls of Amenti are the sacred learning space that were energetically transported by Thoth from Atlantis to the spiritual plane before Atlantis came to an end. It is said that the portal to the etheric retreat is energetically connected to the Great Pyramid of Giza. Many believe that the physical remains of these halls can be found there. We don't have to physically visit Egypt to access their energies, though. The halls of Amenti are said to have been the home of the Emerald Tablet. They are a space of ancient mysteries in service to the expansion of humanity. On this card, you will see two pillars, an echo of the two pillars that have been found in sacred places throughout history. The black pillar represents the physical world, and the white represents the spiritual, indicating that this sacred space is between the worlds. If you feel called to these halls, or they seem oddly familiar, there is a chance you have visited them in dream time, or even before the incarnation. See, as I was looking at these cards, I felt like the other gift here is the messages you receive through dreams. Here and here we have windows. And your dreams are like the windows into other worlds and other dimensions. Even this air balloon is giving me that feeling. So pay attention to your dreams. Dream journal, maybe look up symbols for dreams, like if you see certain things in your dreams, look up what that object was or animal, what it means in a dream, and see how it relates to you and how you've been feeling. All right. Connect. Imagine you are at the Great Pyramid. Above its apex, a portal opens, drawing you in. See yourself at the center of the sacred temple. Set clear intentions to align with your higher purpose and receive transmissions of ancient wisdom. Your message. You are in a deep chamber at this time. You might feel that things are heavy and challenging, but know that a reconfiguration is happening energetically. You are going through an initiation that will allow you to go beyond the fears of the ego and transcend the limitations of the physical realm. You might not feel the light is present because you are in the middle of this phase at the moment, but know that it is present within you. You might be feeling frustrated or overwhelmed, but a lot of this anxiety is actually old energies that were stored in the depths of your body being released so that your vibration can rise. So this is making me think of that shadow work that you need to be doing in self-awareness. Really tapping into these loops and thought loops and where they started and originated from, and understanding why you have them, and researching ways to release them energetically. And then with the white pillar and the dark pillar, the black pillar, it's making me think of the feminine and masculine energies as well, and the balance that's needed there. So working on ways to balance both feminine and masculine energy right now would be a great idea for you. Thank you for messages. Thank you. Next card we have is Salamander. Ouroboros, creative work, infinite wisdom, alchemy. Small lizard-like creatures with slim bodies and short tails. In the tarot, salamanders depicted within the suit of wands, another symbol of fire and creativity, and each time they are drawn in circular form as if attempting to reach their own tails. This image is in fact a reference to the ancient historic symbol of the Ouroboros, a sacred symbol of infinity, never ending, never dying. When wood was brought indoors and placed into the fire, salamanders would appear from the flames. It is for this reason folklore associates the creatures with the element of fire despite them being water-based. Perhaps also this gives the salamander the ability to be understood as the creature of dual balance. Salamanders have been recorded in multiple medieval texts on alchemy and magic, even appearing in notes by Aristotle and Leonardo da Vinci. Salamanders teach us to step into our power and show others what we're made of, to learn to adapt to changing environments and survive at all costs. Call on their spirits when you need aid in facing adversity, comfort in changing surroundings, here that is again, to add passions with grounded reality. There is no task too big for a salamander to work on. Pure wisdom. Energy is shifting course, and you are being guided to prepare for change and metamorphosis. There is no turning back or hiding away now. The spirits know you are ready. Are there projects left unfinished? Are you procrastinating over your next moves? Nudge yourself back to creative work and keep that fire burning alive. If the fire is beginning to flicker, the responsibility falls to you. When you finally own the wisdom of your creative aptitude, you will be able to teach others to ignite their flames as well. That's what I was saying, with your authentic self. Once you get past these fears and you push yourself out there and you do the work and the healing, and it doesn't mean you have to be all perfect and ready. The work is a continuous thing. Balancing your masculine and feminine, learning about your shadow, becoming more aware of it. You are that lighthouse, and you are showing other people how to do the same thing. Just by doing it for you, that is the work. By doing that, you help others to do the same thing. And right now, that is something that's really needed with how the world is evolving right now. People need to do their own inner work. And by doing so, we help others. And this is a very important message for you. All right, thank you for the messages. Thank you. All right, I have a few more cards to pull from a few more decks. All right, guys, angels, what message do they need to hear? Messages. All right. Treat yourself. So we see a harvest here, lots of vegetables, and we have rain, abundance. Let's see what it has to say here for you. Bear with me, I'm going to find it. There we go. Aluxas are fairies of ancient Mayan tradition who are invisible to humans, though they will reveal themselves when they want something. Often, Aluxas want something. These mischievous, chaos-loving fairies adore gifts. Farmers in Yucatan Peninsula would leave offerings to Aluxas, hoping to win their favor so their crops might flourish that season. Aluxas can summon rain and protect your property at night, but only if they get something first. When this card is drawn, it is a time to treat yourself. The defining characteristics of Aluxas is that they are childlike, demanding treats and doling out punishment when they don't get enough attention. Channel the Lux in your inner child and give yourself to your desires. Live a little or a lot. Consider creating a small home like Mayan farmers used to do to beckon and Luxus into your space. So with the shadow work, there is also inner child work that needs to be done. And that might be the core of all the shadow that you've been dealing with that are keeping you in these negative thought loops. So really reflect on your childhood, where you're not getting enough attention or love, where you're not heard enough, where perhaps you were abused. There's things to reflect there, and how to release them, to heal, to maybe parent your own self, your own inner child, to show love and stability to your own self. So you need to treat yourself. Do things that your inner child would like to do. Thank you, Spirit, for that message. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. We have angel number 1331. Change, encouragement, support, obstacles, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. So a lot of these words have come up throughout the reading. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There is a reward waiting at the finish line. That is confirmation about everything we've been talking about. You need to get out of your comfort zone and quit hiding. And doing that shadow work and inner child work is going to help you to accomplish that. Balancing your masculine and your feminine energy is going to help you to do that. Realizing that you are, and your gifts are, being a master manifester. That your dreams are gateways for you and your subconscious to really know what it is you need to be doing, the messages that your guides have been trying to give you. Pay attention to feathers. That could be a very important one for you as well, with all the bird symbolism going on in these cards. Also, the feeling of feathers that I got today to set these out. Additional messages, please, Spirit. Any additional message? Direction. Trust your inner compass and find your bearings. Turbulence. The mind is murky and rough waters. Watch those thoughts and the words you are speaking. Recharge. There's nothing like a walk on the beach to soothe the soul. Get quiet. Listen to your body. Hear the messages that have been being given to you. Any more messages from this deck, Spirit? One more. Safety. Don't be too proud to go back to shore. It's good to push yourself, and we've been talking about how you go back to what is comfortable and what feels safe. But you are always safe and protected. And what you need to be going back to is when you are being quiet and tapping in and realigning yourself when you're getting those negative thoughts, those thought loops. Take some breaths. Go be in nature. Maybe it is walking on the beach for you. Any more messages from this text here? Any more messages? Discovery. A time of self-discovery, breaking away from old roots and habits, an opportunity to start a new life. A time to look at things from a different perspective. Do not look back. Your soul has been wanting you to change and make those steps in the direction that you've been wanting to go. We're talking about the self-awareness, awareness. You're completely aware of the situation in your life. Do not underestimate the danger. A situation, person, business, or family could indicate a time of self-awareness. Learn who you are. And it's time for you to learn who you are. The shadow work, the inner child work. Any more messages, Spirit? Any more messages? Wisdom came up again. Doorways. Also, these look like windows to me, but doors can be just as symbolic for you. Doorways in your mind open. Haven't you discovered talents you never realized you possessed? Psychic forces bring you back to ancient roots. Wisdom is gained and knowledge is to be used. You have lots of gifts and talents. Being the master manifester that you are. The dreams that give you messages. Also, you may do traveling too. Astral traveling, perhaps. There's ancient sites that you might visit during your sleep as well. Doorways. You could be an astral traveler. And it might happen when you're sleeping. If you can, record your dreams, have a dream journal, and maybe look up these ancient sites and see what feels familiar to you. Perhaps you have been there. Thank you for these messages. Any more messages before we end this reading? Balance. You may find it difficult to maintain emotional balance because someone or something in your life is creating obstacles, a need for change, realignment. Balance is making me think of that feminine and masculine energy. Realignment. When we began this reading with the first card, it was you setting boundaries or somebody else needing to set clear boundaries, or you ignoring their boundaries. So just be aware of how you're acting in certain interactions with other people. Focus on you and changing you and setting those appropriate boundaries. Don't judge or focus on what other people are doing. Respect their boundaries if you are not respecting their boundaries. That message could be for a specific few, but and that is what I'm getting from this reading. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if this resonated. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it, and thank you.